Welcome, everyone, to this morning's session of Mind the Moment, a virtual mindfulness community where we all meet together to practice every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. I'm Christine O'Shaughnessy, and I'm covering today for Suzanne Rowe Palacino. I'm happy to be here to guide today's session. And I want to just check in with our question for today, which is, how do you cultivate ease during this time of year for yourself? Just taking a moment to contemplate that. I'm going to type it in the chat box. Okay, how do you cultivate ease for yourself in this time of year? I know for me, it's practicing more, taking my seat, settling into this inner stillness, and kind of stepping away from the momentum of the busyness of the season, of the mind, and coming back to my practice. Oh, I love this, Brittany. Thank you. By making the time and space to slow down through dance, reading, journaling, yoga. Yes, and Tara, being in nature, such a wonderful way to recalibrate our body and our mind and our hearts. Holiday lights on all day. I love that. I have that too. Looking for opportunities to give, including kindness, getting outside for walks and practice. Thank you, Carmen. Yes. Anyone else? What brings ease? How do you find ease during this time? And as I'm waiting for people to just share in the chat box, I'm going to share a passage. This is by Christina Feldman, who wrote the book Boundless Heart. And it's a nice way to kind of step into the practice today. So she says, we begin to notice when our thoughts begin to proliferate and our minds begin to obsess and dwell in thoughts that are shaping our inner and outer world. And we learn it's possible through our practice to process without becoming lost or overwhelmed, reminding ourselves to sit and rest in the stillness within, or in phrases of equanimity. And that was the practice I was going to share today, was sharing some phrases that we can turn the mind to rest in equanimity, in this sense of ease. And just going back to the chat, I love that everyone's sharing. Taking time to talk with friends, family, and coworkers. Yes. Finding downtime to watch old, happy ending holiday movies. It's a beautiful way. Make it a point to have some quiet time. And Julia, for me, I let go of expectations of the season and the commercialization. I find the ease as a Christian in the celebration of Christ, and I also love the lights. That's wonderful. Okay, and I'm hoping everyone can see all the chats. Okay. Anyone else would like to share how they find ease in the holiday season? And thank you, Tara. Practicing gratitude. That's one of my favorite. Yeah, maybe we have gratitude, right, for our community, whatever measure of health we have, our family, our friends, the teachings, these teachings, our practice, this breath. right? There's so many things we can have gratitude for. And Brittany shared gratitude and reconnecting with my true needs and what they are. Yes, right? And we all have these human needs, these human universal needs that create ease and safety. Knowing we have food, shelter, water, rest, movement, right? These are all essential to just having our needs met. Okay. So, anyone else who would like to tap in the chat box how they cultivate ease during this busy time of year? All right. So, I thought we'd begin with a practice. So, I'm going to start by just guiding, letting us rest in the body, connecting. And then I'm going to turn our mind towards phrases that for me cultivate ease. And we're just going to gently repeat the phrases silently to yourself. When you notice that your mind is wandering, gently unhook from the momentum of the mind, the thoughts, and coming back into the phrases, but still having this direct awareness of sensations, sounds, thoughts as they come and go, feeling tones in the body as we settle into the practice, feeling the somatic shifts within you. So when we're practicing, we're not stopping the mind, we're turning it towards something more wholesome, more beneficial. And that is ease, patience, gratitude, self-care, acceptance. When we turn our mind to these wholesome qualities of being, the mind is more at ease. We can let go a little bit easier. So let's begin. Just getting settled in your seat, or you're welcome to stand for today's practice if that feels more comfortable for you. And we're going to start by just taking a few deep breaths. I'd like to invite you to breathe in through your nose and exhale through your mouth like you're blowing through a straw. Or you can exhale like you're saying the word ha. Eyes can be opened or closed. Taking a deep breath in, exhaling, blowing out the air, or gently saying the word ha. Beginning to feel your shoulders soften. Inviting in another deep, nourishing breath as you breathe in. Exhaling, feeling your feet connecting to the earth, to the floor. And with your next inhale, seeing if you can deepen the inhale a little bit further. Exhaling, releasing the breath, lengthening your exhale. Breathing in deeply, and as you exhale, inviting your eyes to soften, feeling your jaw begin to relax. Feeling the arms and the legs become heavy and weighted. Breathing in, and as you breathe out, seeing if you can gently connect with this sense of gravity, the natural downward pull of gravity. Feeling the weight of the body, feeling where your body's connecting to a surface. Taking one more deep breath in, expanding the chest, widening the heart. And as you exhale, beginning to release any activities from this morning, what it took to arrive here, and releasing anticipation of what's to come in this practice and in your day and week ahead. Arriving fully in this moment on this breath. And then releasing that deep breathing technique and begin to just feel the natural rhythm of your breath coming in and going out. Or you may find it more comfortable to allow your attention to rest in feeling tones in the body, noticing where your hands are connecting to a surface, feeling where your lips meet, or resting in your eyes, feeling your eyes soften, letting go of tension or straining around your eyes, having a soft, kind inner gaze towards yourself. Receiving the in-breath and releasing the out-breath. And receiving the sound of the bell, and then releasing that and resting in the breath. And then begin to turn towards the chest, to the heart, and just noticing what you feel. Noticing sensations, maybe there's a lightness or a heaviness, pressure or ease. Softening and widening the heart. And begin to just imagine something that warms your heart. Breathing in and out. And then gently turning the mind to the following phrases. Invite each phrase to move through your body like a soothing balm, coating the body like you're soaking in a bath of ease, of equanimity. May I rest in not knowing what's to come today, in the week ahead, over the holiday. A mind that is at ease is a mind that lets go of having to know all the answers. May I rest in not knowing. Allowing your breath to be at ease. May I find ease in stillness. The stillness of this moment and each and every moment. And may I find peace in this moment. May I rest in not knowing. May I find ease in stillness. May I find peace in this moment. May I rest in not knowing what's next. May I find ease in stillness. May I find peace in this moment. receiving the phrases. Notice any reactivity in the mind, comments, allowing those to come and go, and returning your attention gently to the phrases. May I rest in not knowing. May I find ease in stillness. May I feel peace in this moment. Imagining the phrases moving through every cell of your body. May I rest in not knowing. May I find ease in stillness. May I find peace in this moment. And silently allowing yourself to gently repeat the phrases on your own, pausing between each phrase, noticing somatic responses in the body, maybe heat or warmth, tingling, resting in what is. Softening and widening the heart and the chest. May I rest in not knowing for just this moment, this breath. May I find ease in stillness. May I find peace in this moment. And then beginning to allow your awareness to move into the body, feeling your feet connecting to the floor, feeling the legs, your arms, feeling the back of your body, the front of your body, feeling your shoulders, resting in awareness of the neck, feeling the hollow of your throat. Feeling the back of your head, top of your head, seeing if you can sense the skin on the scalp, and moving into the ears, feeling the space between the ears, opening to sound and resting in the sound of the bells. And when you're ready, gently coming back into this space, allowing your eyes to open if they were closed, just letting light in and looking beyond the screen, just letting your eyes take in the space around you, moving in whatever way feels comfortable for you. And gently observe how you feel. And thinking of one word to describe how you feel right now. And notice if that's the same word you would have chosen before you arrived at the practice today. Just noticing. So for me, when I practice in this way, whatever measure of angst or energy running through my veins, it begins to just dissolve it, temper it. It melts away, burns itself out as I just rest in the phrases. So if anyone would like to share their word of how they feel now, maybe the before and after, or anything else you'd like to share on the practice, insights, observations. Sometimes our practice is a reminder to take good self-care of ourselves, and we can feel that deeply when we sit and come back into our inner home. And thank you. I'm glad you liked those phrases. Christina Feldman is someone who uses that phrase all the time. May I rest in not knowing. It's my favorite phrase, and I use it daily. And I'd like to invite you to just use that during your day, all day. When your mind is frantically trying to plan or do, worrying about the next thing you have to get done, or family that may be arriving that you haven't seen in a while, maybe you have guests coming. May I rest in not knowing, right? How it's all going to turn out. And can I find ease in the busyness of the season? And we just let the phrase go through our mind all day long, aligning ourselves to what's wholesome, beneficial. Also, thank you for the comments. Janice, you feel lighter. Yeah, calming. I feel more aware of how busy my mind is right now. Yeah, and that's the nature of the practice, Carmen, is when we take time to sit and be with ourselves, we can notice the momentum of the mind and how intense it can be. And in the practice, sometimes people say, it makes me feel more agitated or my mind spins more. It's not the practice causing that. It's just allowing you to see it more clearly as you sit still. So it's a way to inform yourself of maybe some action things that you can take to really take good self-care of yourself. And Tara, feels great to just be relaxation, heavy before lightness now. Thank you. Oh, great. Thank you, Janice. Yeah. So one of my teachers says, our practice is the moment to just see what's underlying the surface. If we're always caught in the mind, we can't feel that maybe underlying there's some anxiety or worry or irritation or guilt or blame or whatever it is that we're sitting with. And then it allows us to notice what we need to attend to and take care of in our lives, what's important to us. All right. Any other comments? Any other words of befores and after? I know for me, before the practice, I could feel jitteriness in my abdomen. And then after, I'm just completely at ease. If we keep saying these phrases, even out loud, it's a healthy diet of stability for the mind. The mind just keeps going back to it. Anxious before, relaxed now. Great. Yeah, that's the power of the practice. It's so wonderful. And you can offer these phrases for others. If you know other people are really caught in stress of the season, call that person to mind and just say these phrases on their behalf. May you rest in not knowing. May you find ease in stillness. May you find peace in this moment. So we can wish this for others. We can wish it for all human beings across the globe. So thank you, Jennifer. I'm feeling very content. Wonderful. And Kirsten, we felt restless and now settled. Yeah, this is equanimity, creating a stable mind, even-mindedness. This is what the practice does for us. We feel rooted, grounded, connected into ourselves, into the moment. Oh, Julie, I love this. I want to paint this all over. May I rest in not knowing. Yes. Post-it notes everywhere. Put it on your fridge. These constant reminders, right? I love it. All right, everyone. Well, I wish you all a wonderful holiday season. May you enjoy just the beauty of the season, those heartfelt moments of warmth, gratitude. Really receive it, soak it in, and enjoy your day. Thank you for taking the time to be here. Bye, everyone. Oh, and before we leave, actually, I wanted to mention, I almost forgot, there's no meeting. Oh, we have people off. Next week, we're taking off Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So if you can just make a mental note of that. And if there was someone that you saw in the chat box that has already left, if you can just share that with them. So no sessions next week. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a good day. Bye.